You may cost her at all.
Watch your lip, or I'll wash your mouth out with the dishcloth.
Don't worry, she doesn't even know where it's kept.
I was every day to get a job in the countryside, but no one is hiring. What can I do? How can I buy the purse when there's not even enough money for food? Father tries his best, Mother, and Hansel and I spend all out when we should be at school, searching the hedgerows for berries and roots.
Well, you just sit there with your feet up, eating what little food we have left.
How dare you! You know I suffer with my back. The doctor has given me strict instructions not to overdo it.
Hansel, don't be disrespectful. Your mother is right. I've let you down. Unless our luck changes, we may starve. And what will become of us?
Take a look around this house, come in and be our guest. It's dark, it's damp, it's pretty cold, but don't be too depressed. We have a little problem here, our funds are low, you see. We've got no cash, but never mind, at least there's you and me. It's such a sorry situation, the cupboard's always there. For Hansel and for Gretel, there's not a lot to give. Whatever will become of them, the future isn't clear. But one thing's sure, for two so poor is desperate living here. I try hard to earn an honest living with my axe, but take and pay from chopping wood is rubbish after tax. I can't afford to get you toys unless they are for free. The money's gone, but never mind, at least there's you and me. It's such a sorry situation, the cupboard's always there. For Hansel and for Gretel, there's not a lot to cheer. Whatever will become of them, the future isn't clear. But one thing's sure, for two so poor is desperate living here. Don't give me this total wash, you three are a disgrace. I just deserve a better life, I hate this awful place. Now the floors were these a man, I should have reached up to. He's handsome, smart and very rich, not penniless like you. It's such a sorry situation, the cupboard's always there. For Hansel and for Gretel, there's not a lot to give. Whatever will become of them, the future isn't clear. But one thing's sure, for two so poor is desperate living
As night fell on the poor family, Hansel and Gretel took a threadbare blanket each and went into the next room. But being so cold and hungry, they could not sleep. Instead, they lay huddled together and listened in horror as their stepmother revealed to their father a wicked and dastardly plan.
But my love, surely there's another way.
What else do you suggest? Too many mouths to feed, not enough food. What else do you suggest?
But just to take them into the forest and just abandon them, they'll never survive.
That's the idea.
What was that, my love?
I said, of course they'll survive. They're clever children. They'll find food and shelter, and once we're back on our feet again, we'll go and get them. That's if they're not eaten by wolves or bears.
What was that, my love?
I said, it's time for us to go upstairs. It's a long day tomorrow. Trust me, everything will be fine.
Do you like my perfume? I lie on the sheet. Have a sip, my darling. Yeah, breathe it in with me. If Hansel and Gretel were
were told by their stepmother that they were heading out for the day to find wild mushrooms. Unaware that the two children knew of their nasty plan to leave them in the two grown-ups set which pains.
Listen, Gretel, as we make our way through the forest, we'll lay crumbs from the slices of bread she's given us. Then when our loving parents abandon us, we can simply follow the trail of breadcrumbs back home.
Will you two brats stop dawdling and hurry up?
All right, children, I'd like you to stay here and make a fire. Your mother and I will go and, oh, I can't do this.
Oh, for pity's sake, where's your backbone? Children, your father and I will go and get the mushroom. We don't want you to get lost, so you stay here and make a fire. Come on, you gutless wonder. Finally, I can feel that fur coat around my shoulders.
Hansel and Gretel watched their wicked stepmother lead their dear but weak father off through the trees and out of sight. Although they felt frightened and alone, they found comfort knowing that as children they could still find their way home by following the trail of brown crumbs. At first, exhausted from the walk, and being awake most of the night before, they lay down and fell asleep.
Dear oh dear, it's slim picking these days. There'll soon be nothing left for me. Nonsense, you are hardly wasting away. The same can't be said for the rest of us.
It's tough. I haven't seen a worm in ages. I think they'd give us a fighting chance and pop their heads up once in a while.
I know you're down there, you business. Come on, show yourself.
Have you noticed the lot of three humans have even tasted tidbits of those bird tables these days? Once you could always guarantee magnificent spread of stale-crust pastries and a crumble full of cake, but not anymore.
Well, I blame you for that. I told you it was a bad idea doing target practice on people's clean windows.
But I
No
thought
wonder
they're-
they're not clean enough.
But I thought they're supposed to enjoy singing in their gardens.
Breathing with a joy to their eyes.
I think they'd overlook the old splat on the considering the performance we put on for them. Well, without the humans help, our only option at the minute is ambushing squirrels. They seem a bit thin on the ground these days too. Best face facts, guys. Our days could be numbered.
We remember those good old days where the world was a different place, and the dream on the doorstep milk was all for me. Small talkings would never stop, drilling through those bottom tops. Fire from
going, they stumbled aimlessly deep into the forest.
Nobody's come this way for days now. I supplied him on the note. No simply nothing left of me. Rubbish. Look at that spare tire. We've got it lost all up in there. What about the rest of us? We're the ones suffering. Why are people coming into the forest these days? It's not like we're going to hurt anyone, but just reveal anything valuable they could be carrying.
And food? Yes, and food. Then send them on their merry way. Time is certainly hard for honest hard work folks these days.
You mean, apart from us being here?
Yeah, apart from us being here, this isn't like any forest I've wandered before. A bit creepy. You know what I mean?
You're going soft. Honestly, you need to suffer a little bit. We're thieves, for goodness sake. If the people aren't finding us, let's go and find the people. Let's get out there. Start wobbling.
If you're traveling through the forest zone, we said it is secure. Even if you heard the rumors, you'll be safely very sure. Don't believe it when they tell you robbers lurk amongst the trees. It's just gossip, white and found it. Come on down here, go on, please. Any jewels, gold or silver, fancy clothing for your horse, precious items, especially money, just donate them to our cause. We just want to borrow from you, that's the word we like to use. Anything you might have on you, call it up, you can't refuse. You might think that we're dishonest, that's not always been the case. My gretel was once quite decent, look at his angelic face. Any jewels, gold or silver, fancy clothing for your horse, precious items, especially money, just donate them to our cause. Robin Hood has nothing on us, far too generous with his cash. We prefer to keep our profits and then do our growing stash. Once we will forget every penny, you're no good to us, okay? We will focus on each other, knit the knots and run away. Any jewels, gold or silver, fancy clothing for your horse, precious items, especially money, just donate them to our cause. Just donate them to our cause.
Now, who should wander into this unpleasant gathering but the very tired and frightened Hansel and Gretel? The ones could not believe their luck.
Hello, hello, hello. What do we have here? Don't say that. You sound like a policeman. You frightened the daylights out of here.
Hello, anyone else?
We're lost, far from home, hungry and scared. Well, I'm sorry to say, Felix, but today's not your lucky day.
clutches of the rather dim-witted boys, however, still with little idea of where they were going.
They wandered even deeper through the forest, where trees grew taller and thicker and a lot closer together.
Hansel, I'm scared. Are you sure we're going the right way?
Well, this feels like the right direction, but then again...
Turn back, leave the forest.
Who said that?
This is no place for children.
It's the trees, Hansel. The trees are talking.
But heed the words spoken by trees.
There's wickedness here, dark forces to fear. So run, children, run away, please.
Many like you have come wandering through, not knowing what fate had in store. They soon lost their way, and with stories instead
Was seen and heard of no more.
turn back, leave the forest. This is no place for children.
Ever had a fright on a dark, dark night? Ever heard a noise you can't explain? Ever seen a sight to make your face turn white? Something you don't want to see again. In the forest there is terror, minds are filled with fear and doubt. Father Satan made that terror turn around and go get out. Trees watch the woods for years, all of them have eyes and ears. They know secrets, some are nice. Listen to their good advice. Children often wonder why. Good our dreams and hopes are high. Most vanish without trace. You must leave this bad, bad place. You will hear the sense of adventure here. Mysteries of the forest for you live. Still we see there's something that we must make clear. Run before your troubles all begin. It's impossible to help you. Know what it is you when you shout. The trash you will fall into. Turn around and go get out. Trees watch the woods for years. All of them have eyes and ears. They know secrets, some are nice. Listen to their good advice. Children often wonder why. Look our dreams and hopes are high. Most have vanished without trace. You must leave this bad, bad place. Get out!
Eventually, after hours of walking, the two children came to the clearing of the forest. Hungry and tired, they could go no further, thinking that there was no hope, so they huddled together to comfort. Hungry children, hungry.
Made of ginger ale, yes, that is what we said. A house made
astonishing house. Its bricks were made of gingerbread, hold together with water or butter icing.
The window panes were sugar glass with licorice lemon and silk made from the musty strawberry sponge cake.
On top of the toffee roof had a satin chimney pot.
Instead of wood, the front door was wrapped from a huge, dark, rich piece of chocolate stone with gold-wrapped chocolate coins.
Every flower plant that grew round the foot of this enchanted dwelling had sweet, crunchy, petals on leaf and oozes sap of thick, sticky honey. As the strange little goblins had said, this was house unlike any other, which was seeming always closely.
Ah, children! I see my sprightly little friends have led you to my home. Delightful, isn't it? It has what we property experts call chocolate box material, which is quite an accurate description in more ways than one.
I'm sorry for eating your house, uninvited.
Oh, please, eat your fill. I love nothing more than how can I put it? Than to have children over to eat. Well, we are very hungry. Thank you so much. All I ask is that you stay to help me with a few domestic chores. I'm weak, you see, and have poor eyesight.
Well, we'd be happy to, but don't these friends of yours help at all?
Oh, they are a little too frisky to help around the house. They tend to help me with more important matters. Thank you, my friends, but you may leave us now. I shall call on your help again shortly. So, my dear, you're in a big soul stage. Come inside for a rest, for a sleep.
So Hansel and Gretel spent a comfortable night at the old lady's house. Then the next morning began to eat their fill. Not to believe their good fortune. But this good fortune was not to last for long. For little did Hansel and Gretel know that the old lady was actually a wicked witch who had built a house to lure children to her. Then once she gained their trust, she would imprison them, then eat them.
So, my dear, are you rested and feeling full? Right, my friends! You know what to do! Let me go! Let me go! Help! Help!
Let me go, you nasty little whatever you are.
There's no use struggling. You can't escape.
If you do as you told me, young lady, you may survive a while.
As for him,
Help! Help! Silence! Stop your sniveling! You girl, get inside and scrub the kitchen floor. Then prepare a platter of roast chicken with all the trimmings, followed by the finest cake in my yard. Go! And as for you, I want you to stay in there and eat everything that's given to you. Then, once you've dropped up it, it will be my turn to eat. I'll be laying a fine banquet with you as the main course. Ha ha ha!
And so, Gretel had to slave away, doing the sort of jobs that should come naturally to any self-respecting housewife. Scrubbing the floors, pile after pile of laundry, and preparing sumptuous feasts, fattening up old Hansel. But this unexpected change of lifestyle came at a terrible price. She had to give up her weekly Pilates, no more daily Costa coffee, and worst of all, those long lunches at Berkhamsted had to go. And so every day, the wicked old bat would go and see how our intensive feeding program was coming along.
Let's see the progress we've made today with the amount of food you're getting through, boys. That cage of yours should be at bursting point by now. Let's have the finger.
And so the old witch asked Hansel to stick his finger through the bars so she could give it a feel to see if it was getting bigger and plump. But instead of sticking through his finger, he stuck through a bone. A chicken bone, indeed, that he'd kept from one of his earlier meals. Which just goes to show that the old witch, if she'd spent a bit less time with all the other old witches in the boys' hall each morning, she might have had a clue what was going on around her.
What? It can't be true. You've not put on a single act. In fact, you're losing weight. You've not been jogging in there, have you?
With only one day left until the old woman's planned marriage, it looks as if the meat course was going to be nothing but skin and bone. So she ordered back a double-sized platter of little hansel and told the goblins to stand guard and make sure not even one single morsel was left.
That should do it. By tomorrow, I'll have juicy, succulent boy to see identity to. Ha ha ha!
Have you finished yet?
Yes, every last mouthful.
Good, because if you left even one single morsel, she would have punished us. You're afraid of her, aren't you? Why do you run away? She's half spelled. She forced us to stay.
She says if we fail to catch anyone, she'll have to eat us instead.
It was a jolly good job for us that you came along when you did.
So we should be thanking you, really, for saving us from what?
Silence! You must not become friendly with the prisoners. Come on, let's go get ready to burn the scene.
The day of the old woman's planned banquet arrived.
angry about children nowadays have no respect for their elders and not a care in the world for the overworked and underpaid teachers of modern-day prep schools.
You'd like to give me the key, you wouldn't want it to rust in the water, would you?
What? Oh, yes. Here. Ooh, it's a bit warm. See? There. A perfect fit. There's even room for the lid.
Let's see if you're right.
Of course I'm right.
But before she could say any more, Gretel pushed down the lid on top of the old woman's head and held it there with all the friendly power.
You vile, nasty, evil old woman. Your days with little children are over.
The piercing screams from inside the cauldron told Gretel that the old woman was no more. She rushed over to Hansel's cage and with trembling fingers turned the key in the lock. Hansel jumped out and embraced his sister.
Let's hurry. We have to get away before those helpers of hers find out what's
Stop!
You run, Gretel. I'll
No, you misunderstand us. We're not trying to catch you. We want to thank you. We can see what's been happening. We want to give you a goblin bit of flatter.
Yes? Oh yes, but now we two are free of that evil witch. And we can spend the rest of our days living without fear, all because of your bravery. Let us now help you. Let us guide you back through the forest. We know you are far from home.
Thank you very much.
It would be your pleasure.
hopefully didn't see. An awful lot of those boys did those lines for the very first time tonight. He even had a member of staff step in at the very last minute. So, well done, Mr. Phillips. Tomorrow night, this is going to be filmed. If you'd like a DVD, please email me or talk to me. It will cost £20. It should be brilliant. We're going to leave you with one rousing song, and then please feel very free to go and have a glass of wine.
Reaching out, approaching fast, in a time to run at last. I'm excited, am I not? Thinking of my goodness what? Better still what's going in, past the nature when they begin. Service way and that, yeah, 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 yeah.
We'll get them changed and send them through when they're ready.